Well, what's up? Alright, let's get it done. So, so much stuff is happening, it's insane. Nobody's talking about it. I mean, of course, we're talking about it, aren't we? But all the stuff that's going down, I mean, this is all so newsworthy. And we all know what the news is, and when to talk about this and that 90% of everything they talk about ends up getting proven to be fake. It's insane, or just that they give a fake spin on it. And even, 91% of all the news is negative news about Donald Trump. Wow. Comedy. I mean, look, comedy. Comedy is meant to be funny. All comedy is nothing but bashing Trump. Nothing. So that's why you know that all it is propaganda. That's all we've turned into with all this stuff. But, the people, that are actually being hemmed up and arrested, man, this is beautiful. I mean, these are the people that really are the drudges of society. I mean, they are the lowest of the low. I mean, they are scum. And people talk about homeless people being scum. I mean, them are veterans. It ain't homeless people. It ain't poor people that are scum. It's people that run our earth. That run the plane of existence that we live on. Or flat plane of existence. But just the worst part with it all is just how long it's gone on that we've allowed it. And, it's actually finally coming out. I mean, everything really is. Congress and the Senate, they're decimated. You know how many people aren't coming back? Wait till they come back from their little vacation and you see how many of them aren't there. Many of them that had the choice to resign or just leave, they did. And the ones that didn't, they're being indicted, they're being arrested. Guantanamo Bay is filling up, people. And another thing, people don't even realize, we're literally in martial law. We are in martial law. Nobody realizes that. But here's the thing is, we're not in martial law in a Hillary presidency. We're in martial law of Daddy Trump presidency. And you know the big freaking difference of that? Is they didn't freeze all of our assets. No. But all these globalists that have been all into the pedophilia and the sex trafficking and all the crazy shit. God, my hair looks fucking crazy. Sorry. God bless it. Hey, as soon as summer comes, I'm cutting it off, donating it. Can't come soon enough. But, all this is, this is all going down, this is all happening, and all their assets been frozen, blah, blah, blah. And nobody's talking about it. I mean, just think about, the ratings they could be getting by talking about this crap, by just whatever, and they're not. And you want to know why? Because they're freaking a part of it. They're part of the cabal. They're part of whatever, all of this shit. But this shit is actually happening. And, another thing that a lot of people won't talk about, a lot of the funding that's going after all these people and bringing out this information isn't coming out of your pocket. Our president is paying for it. Yeah. Your president loves you so much, he's taking the fucking money out of his pocket to pay for these investigations, to make them come forward so that it can be seen. Can you imagine anybody doing that? When people say, oh, he was sent by God and all this, and providence, and he's an angel from God and this, that, I think they're a little bit out there. But the more and more that I come to see about what he's doing for our country, and willing to use his own damn dime, I like him. I mean, if you've ever listened to my videos, I told you I didn't like Donald Trump. And the only reason I didn't like him was because of The Apprentice, and then I heard him speak for the first time of what was wrong with our country, and that he wanted to run for president and what he thought needed to be done. I think I started to fall in love with him right there. First time I heard him speak about what was wrong with our country, which is amazing. And that's why I laugh. I'm like, people are like, oh, you just, no, this is a man I didn't like until I sat back and saw what his real politics were, not what he was doing on The Apprentice or whatever the freak show he did. No, I mean, just all this stuff is great. And, Guantanamo Bay, they say there's, I forget the number, but it's like 200 or so, I think, that they say are there. And they have like 2,000, I think, something like that. I forget the exact numbers, but I remember the numbers were insanely different of how many people they have there protecting it compared to how many people they have there. Well, I think they have more people there than they're saying. And I think they have the increased guard because there is more people. And I think they have the increased guard because they know a lot of these people that they've just taken out and they've stolen all their funds and all this shit and they're elite, that they probably have the ability and the way to maybe actually have somebody come in and try to break them out. So that's what I think is, I think it's, a little bit of both. So just, my little take on things, but if anybody has been following me and likes me and does their own damn research, you'd probably come to realize that most of what I tell you is pretty dead good. A little bit sooner than most people talk about it, but whatever. No, I want to tell everybody, especially the new subscribers I've been getting, I really appreciate it. Been really blocking my channel. Anything you can do to spread it, it's fine. Any of my footage that I have, you're more than welcome to use it. The Vegas stuff, it seems like most people don't really have that. I'm sorry about my commentary during it that is so loud. But you can use anything that I have, and, please try to spread all this. But the main thing that I want to tell everybody is we're not done. There's still so much of a fight, and trust me, they're just going to get more and more crazy, and we're still going to have to go after them. It's going to be what it's going to be. But the main thing that we all got to realize, our babies are getting safer and safer. And that is, more than anything, that's what matters, is our babies being safer. I'd like to think that that's about what most of us think about. I mean, that's why I started this channel, was fucking the pedophilia bullshit. I mean, you have somebody that can have a channel about pedophilia and about how it's okay, and, there's a channel of videos for queer kids, It's this weird girl that is just, but they let all this stuff go on in this demonic crap. And then, I make a video about how our president is doing a good job and I'm proud of him, and what's up with everybody's problem. I didn't even cuss in the video. Man, they flagged me. I've literally had to go at YouTube with telling them I will be contacting you with my lawyers. Not my lawyer, my lawyers. And every single time that they've come at me with anything, I've come at them with that. And it has changed most outcomes. I just want to say, seriously, I really love you all, and I really appreciate it, and the only reason that I do this is I want our babies to be safer. I want our country to be great, and that's about pretty much it. I know I got a lot more, but I don't want the video to be too long. Alright, well, I love you all. God bless.